What's up, guys? Literally here to cast you a Protoss versus Zerg. In the top of your screen we have Praetor here as a Zerg against Zerotool. Out here the players are sharing their good lucks, have fun, as customary to every game that starts. And yeah, this should be interesting. To my understanding, this is the Silver League. And I believe this map is Shattered Temple. But don't hold me to that. Now, I've casted this game before because I thought I was recording. And I could have sworn I hit the record button, but of course it was not recording. So it's not going to be as much a surprise. But I will not ruin it for you, I promise that. So here we are, just a standard opening, it looks like. Protoss opening up one gate. And we have our complimentary scouts going off. Protoss scouts the Zerg first, and the Zerg sending Overlord all the way over here to find ultimately nothing. And we got a spawning pool before fast expand. And it seems like we got a ton of larvae. Should be all drones. But we got spawning pool popped. We got probes dancing around down here. Predator's probe just going in the wrong direction, it looks like. And we got a 2-gate start. Probe scouting everything. So we got the resource tab. We got 15 probes to 17 probes. Predator actually taking down a probe, it looks like. Which is always annoying as a player. Definitely need to oh, keep hitting that. Oh, it looks like it's surrounded. Keep it alive. And the drone is going to get out of there safely. Predator with these speedlings. He didn't use them to kill the scout off, he used the queen. Which is kinda silly. But if he sent these speedlings all the way up to here, surround the zealot, it'd be, these two zealots, it'd be basically a good game. But he's coronating out zealots as we speak, so that probably will not happen. Predator here is putting down a spine crawler, fearing a rush of zealots, although they would take 10 years to reach the other side of the map. Instead he should be droning up, because it doesn't look like the Protoss is going to be moving out anytime soon. Yeah, just looking up the wall off his ramp with 4 zealots. Got an Overlord just chilling out all the way to the right. And creep tumor. Got his creep spread out. Producing a ton of Zerglings. I really feel like he should be expanding right now. Oh, of course when he says that, it's down to expansion. Protoss going for 3-gate Cybercore. Getting a decent amount of saturation here at the mineral line. Got 20 probes to 20 drones. 14 drones. That's usually not what you see with Zerg. They're usually just does like 3 rounds of droning up and then makes a ton of attacking units. Because by then their economy is just booming. Looks like we got pending attack going on down here. 4 zealots hold off all these Zerglings. Zerglings getting some rounds. Run away, which is a good idea. Going after probes is awesome. Use that probe advantage a bit. Making the probes fend for their lives, which you never want to do. You should just make the probes run towards the army. Praetor evening up the score of the probes with that attack and running his Zerglings away. What really helping there was his speed. Just running by all those stalkers. That's why that type of wall off is normally not seen, because it's not really that tight. Now he has a sentry, it looks like. Tried a force field, but it looks kind of wide for one force field. Looking back into the Zerg base, we got a spire coming down. But we don't really have saturation going on. What we should be doing right now is making a ton of drones, saturating his mineral lines. So with that, he'd be able to produce a ton of units. Just overwhelm his Protoss army. Corona boosting out the stalkers, and it looks like he's not getting warp gate technology, which is very strange. Very, very strange. And he's got only 1 probe on gas. Well, 1 probe on each gas, which is not very effective. He's probably wondering where all his gas is at because of that. At least 2 more probes on each geyser. While over here he's got a geyser not being mined at all. And got another geyser over here. So he's strapped for gas too because he forgot. Oh, now he finally got some probes on there. Little drones. Still has these Zerglings just chilling out in the gas wall over here and controlling the central control tower. Still has this overlord, and he's sending out this zealot to just walk around the whole entire map. Looks like. Yeah, that's really interesting. Just not even trying to scout anything. Yep, just walking around the whole entire map. Poor zealot. Just wanted to have a day off. Just have a nice walk after that big fight. Only 4 HP. Instead of using a zealot scout, you should make an observer. And there we go. One observer coming up. And Praetor is looking to expand over here, but he should be making a ton of probes to saturate these bases a little more, or a lot more. Only 24 drones, and that's how many you should have at each mineral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Yeah, you should have 24 drones at each mineral patch. I mean, each expansion. Looks like the Protoss player is looking to expand himself, which is probably a good idea. He doesn't want to come behind, even though he's equal. He has more harvesters. Actually, they're equal on harvesters, so that would explain why they're even. If only Praetor would drone up, because he could win this game a whole lot faster. Ton of speedlings running across the map, checking out the front door. trying to run those back. This army as well against speedlings. Got a bunch of mutas coming down here. Do some more probe damage. These probe number drops as Protoss is not really responding well. We have warp gate. Still do not have warp gate technology. And run those mutas out of there, which is a good idea. Excellent, excellent probe damage. Only problem is not really capitalizing. Should be making a ton more probes. Make more probes, Predator. Make more probes. Let's see, Predator making 8 more mutas and a roach more. See if roaches come into play with this. Zerotool making more probes, because it's definitely behind now, with only 11 last I checked. But now the 16 made it the Twilight Council. Very interesting. Considering he still does not have Blink, Warp Gate. He also made Stargates to pat the mutas, I assume. Though Blink Stalkers would do just fine, and with Warp Gate technology as well. Just warp in Stalkers wherever those mutas would be attacking. We have another band of mutas coming down at the expansion. Run into the wall, Stalkers. Run away, run away! It's doing just that. A ball of mutas up here as well. A few mutas over here too. It's got a ton of mutas, but they're not grouped together. I feel like they would do a ton more damage if they're grouped together and have an easier time killing them. Phoenix are better because they can attack while moving faster. Predator regrouping his forces. I have 12 Zerglings on the field. Now he's ahead in probes, which is good. He should really be ahead in probes. You should probably have around 60 probes right now. You have like over 3k minerals. But he's just happy with his 26 probes. Still got the observer over here, just out of range of this overseer. It's quite funny. We got let's see, production. Got 3 roaches popping out and 3 more mutas, along with a batch of drones. And Praetor is looking to expand down here as well. Just too many mutas for his Phoenix. I don't think going the Phoenix route really helped the Protoss player that much. Zerotool definitely should just be upgrading to Blink Stalkers and upgrading to Warp Gate technology. Wow. He's definitely in a tight spot right now. Predator should definitely be macroing up, making a ton of drones. Like a ton. Zerotool, sensing that his time is running out, making a dark shrine as a last ditch effort. I mean, it would be really hard for him to come back right now. Although he has caught up in the probe production with all those drones boosting, and Predator just refusing to make a ton of drones. What's helping Predator right now is that Zerotool is running out of minerals in his main. Even though he has almost the same amount of probes. There's a ton of mutas all over the field, just sitting around, waiting for his chance to win. Or die. Got a few Phoenix over here, just chilling out. And we got 3 Dark Templar ready to move out and do some damage. Let's go into Zerotool's view. Maybe Zerotool doesn't do anything. Scaling that hatchery, deciding not to attack it for some reason. Zerotool does not know about this expansion down here. Sending one more Dark Templar. Predator just macroing up, I assume. Predator AFK. Now he's doing things. Let's see, let's go back to these Dark Templar. Running up to the main, even though there's an Overseer. Overseer, Spine Predator, react. No, Predator not moving the Overseer. Predator's got a bunch of drones moving the fuse away for some reason. Queen full of energy, transfuse. Transfuse, move your Overseer. Come on, Predator. Come on. Come on, transfuse. Transfuse. No, 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 no. Aw, man. That kinda sucks. Okay, well at least there's a bunch of brute lords on the field now, and Predator just putting expansion right down right away. He still has a ton of idle larvae just all over the map. He's got these roaches just chilling, haven't done anything. Scouting this base down here, killing off the factory and all the troops. Good play. But counterattack all these mutas just doing Nexus. And probes. Oh man, this is not looking good. Probes down to 19 for the Protoss player. And just these Void Rays just chilling out over here, not doing anything. Completely vulnerable to these mutas. And all these probes just flying off these attachments. And these were taking out these cannons with all resistance. Finally, Stalkers come back to help. Oh, he's just running through the death hall. Stalkers and cannons. Phoenix. These mutas, all these mutas attacking. Come on, help out your friends. Here we go. Oh man. Corona running out. Void Rays. I think it may be too late. Zealous just hitting the blue blades. Can't do anything else. Here on it. All these probes dying, wasting away. appears to be a good game. A few things the first player could have done was harass Praetor more, because basically only had speedlings for the first half of the game, and Zerotool's army could counteract that very well. And one thing Praetor could have done was make fun of turns. Income level would have just been ridiculous if this game was ended about 10 minutes ago. This to be a good game from Zerotool, and decided to leave. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed this. This is Little Italy, and Praetor didn't kill this observer still, but that's okay. I got another one over here too. Alright, Little Italy signing out.